Hoofcare Today with Gene Ovnicek is brought to you by Thoroughbred, makers of the Performance Leverage Reduction Shoe.
This week in our case study, we're going to go through the Hoof Distortion Evaluation.
Guidelines are set up by the Equine Lameness Prevention Organization. You can go online to get those. We mark the back of the V of the frog. We know that that's static to the center of rotation. There's two dimples on the back of the frog pad, and we use the junction of where the buttress of the wall joins in with the buttress of the frog. All three of those establish our most caudal reference point. We mark the length of the central sulcus by following the groove up and where it terminates. Double that distance and marked it there. You can see that the apex of the frog is long and skinny. I've marked where it exists at this point. And usually when the foot has been stretched forward, this frog will get very narrow and very skinny and will demonstrate that there is some distortion in the front of the foot. I use this as a guide. I mark my heels and I want to measure the distance from this heel to that line. And there's numbers associated with all of these distortions. The bars are actually scored as well. One bar has a more straighter characteristic than the other. From the back of the heel buttress to the proposed widest part, it is 1 1/2 inches on the lateral. The medial is pretty close to the same. It's hard to evaluate that for sure. And to the front, it is 3 1/4. There's nearly 1, 2, and plus almost a half of another segment ahead of it.
To continue learning about this topic, go to hoofcaretoday.com.
And to learn more about Thoroughbred's Performance Leverage Reduction Shoe, visit thoroughbredinc.com.